All right.
It's loading.
Okay. Can you see me good?
I could before, yeah. Okay, there we go. Hey, everyone. Hey, great evening, everyone. It is the Easy As 33 Testimonies Transformation Tuesday. I am so super excited that you guys have joined us this evening. Hi, Khadijah Williams. How are you? Hi, Tedra Gordon. You may want to share this video because this is a good one, guys. I mean, we have a great testimony, and I'm sure this testimony is going to help someone else that wants to lose some weight, someone who lost hope, someone who has been battling with their weight for a very long time. So what I want you to do is I want you to share this video. I want you to have a watch party with this video. And if you are watching us on the replay, I want you to type in replay. So guys, listen, I am glad that you have joined us this evening. I have a super special guest on. His name is Hardy, and he lives in Florida, and he actually was recognized from the company for having a great transformation. But before I get started, I just want to tell everyone a little bit about myself. My name is Denise B, and I actually am a registered nurse, and I used to run nursing homes. And when I did run nursing homes, I really didn't like what I saw because the average elderly person was on 10 medications a day. And I always wanted to help people take control over their health in a more natural way, right? Because what happens is that you start on one medication and then you're prescribed another medication for the side effect of the medication that you are currently on. And then before you know it, you're on all these meds. So as a nurse, and as a healthcare advocate, I felt like there was something wrong with this picture. My grandmother is 98 years old and she's strong. And I talked to her about why is she living so long? And what she told me was, well, first of all, that she's happy inside and that she follows the Lord, but also she took care of her body and she eats healthy foods, guys. So listen, if you are one that's want to take control over your health, this is the Facebook Live for you tonight, because we are going to talk about a system that is so easy to use. It's called the Easy As 3033 system. And we have someone on here that used this system and had great success. He's still having great success. And I saw his photo online and I said, wait a minute, I have to get him on. So Hardy, how are you this evening?
Hardy's doing very well. Very good. How are you?
I am excellent. So you lost how many pounds with using these products?
A total about 85, and still counting. It depends on how my nights go the day before. But to 85, and that's what's kept off. It's 85, yeah.
That is absolutely incredible. So I want to ask you this: how long had you had this weight on you, and how long did you want to lose the weight?
Well, for one thing, can you hear me clear?
I can hear you loud and clear.
Okay, when I was a younger kid, I was a little sticks. I was very thin when I was a young kid. And then I got older and started chasing girls and running around in the streets and partying and all of this stuff. And then I started to gain lots of weight. So I think when I turned about 16 years old, I started to gain, and I got all the way up to about 365, 370. So I never actually wanted to lose weight, to be honest.
You were happy with the weight? You were okay, huh?
I was fine because I'm a tall guy. I'm a big structure guy anyways, So what happened was my brother, he's our athletic brother.
Uh-huh.
He was diagnosed with high blood pressure.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And he challenged me. He said, okay, now, fat boy. He used to call me fat boy. He said, if you get under 300 pounds, he said, I'll buy you 5 outfits.
Oh.
Okay, because I was always the largest in the family. So when he got the hypertension, of course, he was worried about me.
Right. So your family
Okay.
was concerned about you at that weight, is what you're saying, right?
Well, hypertension runs in my family, period.
Okay.
Okay. So I started secretly taking the products.
Secretly, you were taking them
Secretly.
secretly?
That's right, because I wanted to get those outfits. And I was never the one for the weight loss type stuff. Okay. So when I got about 310 pounds,
Uh-huh.
he died.
Get what?
Yeah. He died. He was younger than me. He was a few months younger than me. He died in the middle of a job interview from a stroke. Okay. So he never really had a chance to see me get under 300 pounds. Yeah. So that's how I got to where I'm at now. Okay. But
I'm a little
since then,
stunned by what you're telling me. So, because, hypertension ran in your family and, your brother had a stroke, how did that make you feel though, that you were secretly taking these products? Did a shift happen in your mind about what you were actually doing, and did a goal change for you then?
you mean after he died or before or
After, after.
after?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Well, let me tell you this. Uh, First of all, dealing with the death, being that it was so sudden,
Hmm.
I'm glad that I was on the products because the NRG is what really helped me go through it. Because it has the happy hormone in it, that
Right,
5-HTP.
right.
So I do know for a fact that I made a decision then to go ahead on and go further in my journey and just go forward in the company. And I know that because this video we're doing here now
Hmm.
is something I would have never done. See, I owned and operated a healthcare agency for 5 years in the
Uh-huh.
past. Okay, so I was kind of like a boss from behind the desk. I kind of controlled my own environment.
Right.
So now, what I'm doing now in this company, me taking responsibility of becoming a life changer now. I'm like, okay, now I got to get out of here. I got to do lives. I got to go out. I got to talk to people because here was my stand. My whole back was. See, I was born with these funny looking lips. You know what I'm saying? So that kind of made me a little self-conscious.
Wow.
But let me tell you this: with those products, I got the weight down. I'm feeling really spry. So I'm ready. It's no longer about me. It's about changing lives with these products because I
You know
know it
what?
works.
Let me just stop you there. Okay. So I want to, because I want to touch on a couple of things that you said. You said that high blood pressure ran in your family. And this is what I want to say to everyone. You don't have to claim that. That is a myth. Yes, it may run in your family, but do you know why it runs in your family? It's because of the habits that you were taught from childhood, the way that you eat, and that you accept that. So the thing is that you can reverse anything that you think may be run in your family just by simply, first of all, taking charge of it, okay, saying that no, this is not going to own me. Also, changing your eating habits and working on it. Yes, hypertension runs in my family. I am not claiming it. I don't have hypertension. So listen, everyone out there, you don't have to say that. When you go to the doctor and they ask you, or you don't have to claim it, they ask you what runs in your family. Don't accept that. Accept that you are going to be healthy and do the things to make yourself healthy. I'm sorry, Hardy. I had to stop there. So now what you're saying is you're proud to be a life changer, which is incredible.
Let me say this before you go on forward. Since I've been on the products, when I go to the doctor now, they're like, well, what are you doing? Like, well, I'm drinking this detox tea and stuff like that. Before the products, I definitely was borderline. They were telling me, they asked me, are you on any medications? I said no, because I never wanted to take medications because I didn't feel like I had it, but the numbers were definitely there. But since then, the numbers are, pretty good now.
So
Yeah.
you have reversed it, just like I said. Okay. So let me just ask you, how did you feel though when you first started taking the products? How did you feel when you drank this tea that is changing so many lives? Can you talk about that for a second?
Well, I'm gonna tell you what. A lady gave me a 3-day, the 3-day instant. She gave me 6 packets.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
The first day, I was light. I felt lighter. I felt energy. I was running around the neighborhood, just literally walking, not even really knowing what I was getting myself into. The second day felt a little good. The third day, it was awesome. I had to go back to her. And let me slow down and make sure I answer this question the best way I know how. So I went back and she gave me 4 more packets, which is completely of a total of 5-day supply.
Mm-hmm.
The first day she gave me 3 days. The second time I went back, she gave me 2 days. So that was a total of 5. So I had lost like 7 pounds then. Okay.
You just lost 7 pounds on the tea.
Right. The first 5 days.
Wow. Okay. All right.
Okay. So she was an old affiliate. So she didn't have any more. So I took to Facebook. So I said, I'm going to find somebody who sells this stuff. So I found this one particular lady. I went into a group called Tampa Talent that we have here. And I found Anna Clark. Her name is Anna Clark. So I looked her up, called her. She said, come by and I have what you need. Well, lo and behold, when I went there, she had a whole TLC store. Okay. Yeah. So I had started doing my research, and then they told me, don't join anybody who don't have any inventory. Okay. So I said,
okay, nuggets tonight. Go ahead.
Right. So I said, okay, here's my sign. This lady have a whole store. By that time, after those 7 pounds and how I was feeling, I was mesmerized by TLC, to be honest, literally. And of course, the universe started to line everything up for me. Everything I wanted, I said, you know what? I'm finna join.
Wow.
So I went ahead on it.
So, okay, I got to stop you there. Okay, for all the life changes out there, people are looking for you. They're looking for you. You have something of value. You have a tea that is going to cleanse the colon, the kidneys, the liver, that's going to purify the blood, that is going to remove the parasites from the body that makes you crave carbs and sweets, okay? That person is going to now be able to make a better food choice just by default. All right, so people are looking for you. If you're on this live and you want this information, let me just tell you, wait till we're done, because I want you to get back to the person that shared this with you. But Hardy, your story is compelling. I want you to go on. What else did you use?
Okay, I used the instant tea.
Okay, all right.
Okay, and then I got the NutriBurst and the NRG. Okay, now when I started with the instant tea.
Okay.
Okay. So I did my own research and realized that, because we have the instant and we have the regular brewed. Okay, so the brewed has all of the 9 powerful herbs in it.
Right.
Okay, so I noticed with the brewed tea, it was taking my stomach in, because I used to have a big old stomach. Okay, so I was using the brewed tea in the morning, and then I would take the instant tea at night. And then I would kind of fluctuate with the NRG and the NutriBurst. And before I knew it, I was just like dropping. And I didn't really do nothing. I was just doing my walking, just like normal and whatever. Then that turned into weightlifting.
Wow. Okay. Wait. So here's the easiest 30-33 challenge, guys. It is the commitment for 30 days, right? And it is to also commit to some type of exercise for 30 minutes a day for 30 days. So you hear Hardy saying that he just started walking. Right. I love it. I love this story. Okay. You just started walking. So I want the people out there to know that it does not mean that you have to do some kind of vigorous exercise from the beginning. Something is going to happen in your body. Okay. It's going to happen. So, and then what he said is that he started weightlifting. What happens is that when you start losing the weight, you start having some confidence, and it gives you incentive to want to do better. Can you talk about that point there? Did you have some more confidence, and did you have an incentive to want to now do better?
Let me tell you something. I am ready for the world now. And it's so funny that you called me, inboxed me the other day about wanting to interview me, because a day prior to that, I had created my own YouTube channel. And guess what? I was so scared of going live. I was so scared of doing anything on film, scared to meet people because I was so self-conscious. I told you. Okay. So now, I feel really good. I can even do real man push-ups. And it's just awesome, because let me tell you something. Even though I was heavy, I was still a little cocky. But it didn't change anything. I was still able to get the girls and all of that stuff. So it wasn't like I felt ugly. It was nothing like that.
Right.
But I discovered, with this new confidence, I discovered now that I was dealing with something a little more deeper. Okay. So once I started taking these products and I started feeling better, I started to look back and say, okay, I'm starting to pull myself out of that pit. And I think this interview right here is going to be like my launch, because the people are definitely going to hear more from me. I don't care about my insecurities, because you know what I found out? I was always so worried about these lips and all that stuff. But I did some research the other day, and it told me, it says, that person you see in the mirror, it's not how you really look.
I don't even know what you're talking about. What you talking about?
Except that person you see in the mirror is not really who you think you are. You're not what you really look like.
Listen, ladies, like, I want you to put in the comments, say, you look great. Put in the comment, Hardy, you look great. Okay.
No, but listen.
We don't know what you're talking about.
But see, the thing is, it's more about what the people see, So so when I found that out, I say, well, you know what? I've been hiding all this time thinking I look this way, and really and truly, I don't even know how I really look. So after I found that out, I say, forget it. They're gonna have to get it, take it or leave it. So here I am. I mean, does that make sense? Does that make sense?
It does make sense. So basically,
it was so
people
deep.
think they have a distorted body image. That's what you had, a distorted body image, and a lot of people have that. What they see in the mirror is really not what it is. To everyone else. So I want you to get back to the NutriBurst, though, because the NutriBurst, guys, this is a liquid vitamin. So if you're taking a pill vitamin, it's not, you're not absorbing it, you're peeing it out. So with the liquid vitamin, you're absorbing 98% of that into your system. So with the NutriBurst, it has 72 minerals, 10 vitamins, 22 phytonutrients, 19 amino acids, 13 whole food greens, and 12 herbs. I wake up every morning, everyone, and run to the refrigerator for this. If I am without it, then something is off. How do you feel taking the NutriBurst?
Well, are there any children here?
It might be. So I don't know what you're going to say.
Well, okay, I'm going to be honest about it. Okay, since we're all adults, it really improved everything. It helped me with my sex drive. It helped me with my skin better. It helped me. I can run now, do a little more jogging. Because it has that I think it has the arginine in it, if I'm not mistaken. That's good for the circulation. That was pretty much like a liquid foundation for me overall.
Right.
Overall, awesome. That's what got me up in the morning. That's what gave me the mental clarity. That's what because I've tried other weight loss things before. Okay? I've worked out so many times before, but I never seen the results that I have now at this age. Even when I was younger, I couldn't bounce back. But even at this age, and I know for sure that was the NutriBurst because of the minerals and the vitamins and all of that stuff. See, I have a nursing background, so I understand how
Oh,
this
you
stuff works
do.
on a cellular level. So I give credit to that too. Absolutely. The 3033 kit
Hmm.
is not a kit for nothing.
No.
Everything works in tandem, the three products.
Hmm.
Hmm.
So now talk about the NRG. Now I know you hinted on it a little bit, but because that's one of the products that I love as well. It makes me feel very youthful. You know, I had my 50th birthday, August the 23rd. I was able to be on the beach in a bikini. You could not tell me anything. All right. In my head, I feel like I'm 35 years old, and it's because
Hmm.
of that NRG. It's probably a NutriBurst too, but it just gives me such a sense of wellness, mental clarity, and focus. And I feel like I can conquer the world with it. I just have so much energy and it keeps me happy. So that NRG, can you just touch on it? I know you did a little, and you said that it got you through the death of your brother. Wow. So go ahead, talk about it.
Well, the NRG, the part that helped me with my brother was because of the 5-HTP in it, which
Mm-hmm.
is the mood enhancer.
Right.
Okay, that's one thing. But it has that bitter orange and all of that other stuff in it. So I always tell myself, if I'm not going to be productive, don't even waste the NRG. Okay, so what I had started doing was I said every day I'm going to get up, I'm going to exercise. So I would take my NRG, I would get going, blood pumping. By the
Mhm.
time the end of the night is over with, I done ran all over town running errands and all that stuff and feeling very open minded, light, and all of that stuff. And it was so many things as far as even like paperwork
Mhm.
and documenting and charting mileages and stuff like that. I used to could not do.
Mhm.
I suffered a lot because of it. But when I'm on my NRG, I'm more fluent and efficient. That's the word.
That this is a good interview. You are so ready for YouTube, my brother. Okay. So let me just ask you this. How did you feel when you had to go and buy new clothes? Like, what was that like?
Let me tell you this. I won the New York Challenge.
Yes.
Okay. So the wonderful John Lecari and Jack Fallon. Since my brother couldn't buy me those 5 outfits, guess what? They did.
This company.
Okay.
What?
Right. Okay.
Part of the best
So
company, right?
right. So I met them up in Orlando. They had put me up in a hotel for since I had to come a day early. And we went to the Ralph Lauren polo store.
They took you
Okay.
to Ralph Lauren. What?
Okay. Okay. So now the Ralph Lauren polo store here in Tampa have a big and tall section.
Uh-huh.
So okay, so that's the reason why I went there, because I assumed that all Ralph Lauren's have big and tall. However, when we went to the one in Orlando, they did not have big and tall. So guess what I did? I panicked. So something said, go ahead on and just try it anyways. Guess what? I got 5 outfits out of there and I fit them all. So no more big and tall if I don't want to.
Yes,
That's
yes,
right.
yes. No
Uh-huh.
more big and tall. No more. Oh my God. This interview is really incredible. Oh
Well,
God.
guess what? I was in a 6X shirt. So the shirt I bought there was 2X. I
Uh-huh.
was in a size like 48, 50 pants. The shorts I bought there was a 42. It was the highest they went, but I was still able to shop there. So that was a real plus for me, because I went buy clothes because it was so hard to find my size clothes, the kind that I like anyways.
All right. So what did it feel like when people started to notice? Did people start to notice? What were they saying?
Well, a lot of people started to notice it, but I didn't really care. It was when my family started noticing it.
Uh-huh.
And that's when I was like, okay, so this must be really true. Even though the clothes size went down, even though the numbers on the scale went down, I still felt, I still didn't think, because it was so easy.
Uh-huh.
With the products, it was just so easy. I mean, I didn't do anything. I didn't go and just work myself to death, because I've worked hard and didn't lose anything. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
So to me, it was like it was done, but I didn't. It wasn't embedded in my brain because I didn't do the action. I felt like I didn't do all of the strenuous action. So to me, it was like, no, no, no. But now I'm like, okay, yeah, it is what it is.
Yeah, this is a great, great interview, Hardy. I am just super, super excited about where you came from, where you are now. How long did it take you to lose the weight?
How long what?
Did it take you to lose the weight, 85 pounds?
It was less than a year.
Wow.
I didn't really chart it
Mm-hmm.
because I didn't take the product to actually lose weight. I took it because how it made me feel. So it wasn't something that I got a diary and set out to document my journey with it. So I don't know, but I do know it was less than a year. I think it was about 9 months or maybe even less.
Wow. Do you know how many people are thinking about getting like the gastric bypass surgery and the sleeve and all of that? And you were able to accomplish this in 9 short months, 85 pounds down is just incredible. So listen, if you are out here watching and you know someone who is thinking about going under the knife, I want you to share this video with them, okay, tonight. Because if Hardy can use these products and lose weight by default, I am sure, so super sure that our products can help someone else out. So, okay, so here is my last and final question for you. All right, so you embarked on this journey by default, and you're here now where you are a life changer and you're impacting other people's lives already. You're going to impact more lives in the future. What has been your biggest lesson in this journey?
The biggest lesson in this journey is I know that there are other people out there who are suffering because of fear and are being held back because of fear. I know that there are a lot of families suffering because the sole providers are held back because of fear. Let me tell you something. We can't do this alone with just self-discipline. If we don't have a principle center and a personal mission statement, we will not have the necessary foundation to sustain our efforts. I just say, for me, it was the products. The reason why I say it was the products because it made me feel like I was a young kid again, and I felt like I had a chance to start my life all over again. And now I'm here at 40 years old. I'm in a company. I can make some money. I can feel my best. That's a win-win-win.
Not just a win-win, it's a win-win-win.
Win-win-win. Right. Right. I can't say it no better than that. This is just what I'm living right now.
Oh, wow. This is incredible, Hardy. So I want to tell everyone how much the kit costs. The kit is $154.95. Let me just tell you, that's going to be the best money that you're ever going to spend in your entire life, because when you look back over the month, you're not going to believe your body. So I urge you, if you are someone who is watching tonight and someone actually shared this from their page, I want you to get back to them and get your Easy as 3033 kit tonight. Is $154.95. It's going to be the best money that you ever have spent in your life. And Hardy, so boy, oh boy, your future looks so bright. I am so super excited about you going on YouTube, you doing more talking about what you've been through. And I am just grateful and blessed that you said yes to this interview and that you were able to share tonight. So do you want to say anything in closing?
Well, I'll say this. Go for it. And if you need something different in your life that can push you over the ledge, try the products. Try the products like I did, and find yourself and go for it, and don't let nothing hold you back. I know it's easier said than done, but it can happen because you're seeing it right now when you're seeing me. This is one of my very first interviews. I'm so excited about it. I feel so good. I have hope now, even in this area, because I know once I master this, Denise,
Yeah.
it's gonna be on and popping. I am gonna be a top earner.
Yes,
And
you
I mean that.
are.
I mean that. And I want to help change lives. That's what it's all about. If you change lives, everything else follow. That's my goal. It's no longer about me, because I learned I will hold myself back. I have a mission, and I just want to help people, and I want to start by telling them, don't hold yourself back. Get rid of the fear. Some people have been telling me that for so long, and it never happened for years. I had coach after coach after coach
Oh.
saying, get rid of the fear, get rid of the fear. And I never did. It didn't happen. It didn't click until here recently. And it was because of all of the exposure with TLC and the products that they have to offer. And I'm very thankful about it, and thankful for the company. And I'm thankful for you as well. So keep doing what you're doing too. And we will all win.
Yes, we will. So listen, we represent a company called Total Life Changes. We are the company that has the most before and after pictures that you're going to see on the internet about weight loss. We are better than any company out there because of our products. So listen, get back to the person who shared this video with you, who shared it on their page. Get your Easy Ask 3033 kit tonight. And I'll be back here next week with another Transformation Tuesday. So everybody, goodbye and good night. Thank you.